Hey everybody, Troy here from TroysDeals.com, and it is time for today's market update with Troy from TroysDeals.com. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about the numbers, new listings, and all that stuff for today, and then I want to go into kind of what the stats that buyers are looking for before they make their decision. So let's get right into the matrix information first, and I'll show you the numbers for today. So here they are. Mm. Okay, so as you can see here, there was 95 total new listings today. This is in the last 24 hours, basically. 54 went pending, 62 had a price decrease, one had a price increase, 74 sold. There were 6 withdrawals and 6 expired. And I wanted to show you this. But yesterday, if you remember yesterday, we talked about the chart that shows month to month from last year to this year. So this is for July of last year versus July this year, and I showed you the last week. So let's look at this one that just updated today. The board puts these out every Monday for us. So July 2026 is in this column, July 2025 in this column. So net unconditional sales 552 to 680. So we're still lagging a little bit behind in sales compared to last year, but we're not too far off. Got a few more days left for this month, obviously, so we'll see where that lands. New listings, there are 1,081 right now, and there were 1,362 last year this time. So the new listings kind of dropped a bit, but there's still some more days in this week to end the month of July off. So let's see where that truly lands. And next Monday, I'll be able to update you on that number. Okay, now active listings, we have 3,893 versus 3,702. So as you can see, there's a big difference there. And we'll see what happens with the rest of the month too, as to how this all plays out. Now, you might be wondering, well, that's great and all. How do I get these lists and find out where the deals are? Well, it's really simple. You just drop a comment down below here, Troy, I'd like some deals, please. And I'll reach out to you. We'll get set up, get you going on that. But let's take a look at, for instance, if you were interested in foreclosure listings, you'd get an email from me like this every day or every day and evening. And in that email right now, it says 2 properties have been sent. And here they are. So here is a new foreclosure that popped up in the market on Emily Carr Drive. And there's another one here that recently sold on Cedar Hill Crossword. Now, you could click on any of these thumbnails to get all the listing details, or if you wanted to see all the foreclosures, say you were shopping around anywhere just looking for a deal, that's why you come to TroysDeals.com. You would click on this, view all properties, and it's going to load you up on a web page just like this. It's going to have all of the listings in here. So total results are 67. Now, you can see on the map here on the right-hand side, kind of where they are, what they are. Let's just kind of zoom in on our area here and see kind of what we get. So it takes a minute for this map to kind of update, but there they all, they start to populate over here, well, over here on the right-hand side of your screen. You can see what they are, or you can go over here and you can click on the view it this way. So you can see them all this way too. Or you can also switch to a list and you can customize that list. Takes a few seconds for it to load because there is 67 results. But you can customize that by area, by the property type, whether it's a detached, business, condominium, half duplex. Say you're looking for something with more baths, like 3 or more baths. So let's just select the baths, and it's going to, there you go. Here's one with 6 bathrooms. And if you wanted to find out the information on it, you can just simply click it, and it'll take you right to the listing info. So that's how you find the information on all these deals. Now let's talk a little bit about if you're a home buyer here in Victoria, BC, Langford, BC, the West Shore, basically anywhere on the island here, you're going to want to know some stats to help you in your decision for what to buy. And in fact, even as to if you're thinking about listing, how you should price it. So here are some of the things that buyers and sellers both look for. So item number 1 is new listings. They want to know what's coming onto the market. They want to know how many houses, how many condos, whatever, how many have been listed that day or that week or that month. Item number 2, pending. It's good to look at the pending items on there because the pendings are really what's happening in the market right now, because sometimes it can take 2, 3, 4 months for a deal to complete. It could, and that could just because the sellers might need more time to get out of their property, or the buyers have to sell something first, so on and so forth. So the pending details are kind of what's really happening right now in the real estate market here in Victoria. So it gives you a really good idea as to what to kind of price your property at. Item number three is price decreases versus price increases. Right now, it is a buyer's market. There's a lot of inventory on there. So that's why we're seeing more price decreases to make sellers' properties more attractive to the buyers that are out there. Item number five is expireds. Now, expireds can sometimes, just because the listing has been maybe up for 3 months or 6 months, it really depends on what length of contract the seller had with the listing agent. And sometimes they just expire, and sometimes these listings, they do come back on eventually, perhaps, but it could be like a month, or it could be 3 months, or it could be 6 months later, or it could be the next day. But wouldn't it be handy if you could get that information delivered to you every day for a fresh list of expired listings? I can set you up with that on TroysDeals.com. Just reach out to me, type in below expireds. I'll get you set up with your very own expired list. And then from there, we can go from there. Also, I have a cell phone number that's listed in the top of my bio here on the YouTube site. Now that's my Troy bot. So if you were to text that number, just type it into your phone, start a text, say, "Hey Troy, I'd like a list of expired listings." My Troy bot is going to reach out to you. Takes a few seconds for it to kind of communicate with you, but it's going to reach out to you, and then it's going to start asking you a few questions. And then when you're truly ready to get a hold of me, it'll let me know as well, and then I can reach out to you, and I can quickly glance at what you've been asking the Troy bot, which is pretty darn cool, actually. That's something that my brokerage provides, a tool that my brokerage provides all of its realtors with, um, at Real Broker. Very, very powerful tool. It uses AI. It's really fantastic, actually. So you want to get on that list, or you want to start talking to the Troy bot, I've got it for you. It's up in the information there for my bio. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have yourselves a great day. I'll be back tomorrow with more of TroysDeals.com.